my day starts at 3:30 a.m. and I get up, have a coffee, enjoy the sunrise.
Hey, good morning.
And I get the boat ready for the guests. So that entails cutting bait, getting ice on the boat, getting the leaders tied, and depending if we're going salmon or halibut fishing, we'll get those rods out, and any drinks the guests may like, and anything my captain needs.
So we start the day at 6 o'clock. We'll have breakfast here at the lodge. Then we will leave the dock at 6:30. What we try to do when they're on the water is make the fishing day as easy as possible for them and the most enjoyable so that they want to come back and do it again.
They come out here to have a good time.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah. We went on the first fishing day and it was just an absolute ton of fish. It's the most fish that I've caught in a day of fishing in my life, and it was just such a fun experience.
You know, sometimes a little coaching goes a long ways because they get more frequent hookups. More fish in the boat is better for every guest here.
So being on a boat with Hunt and Ariane has been great because they're this team that doesn't need to talk. Everyone's running around. We're getting tangled constantly because we don't know how to separate our leader and our fish sometimes. But they do such a good job coordinating all of that. They don't really have to talk.
A really great boat and great teams when a captain and mate can really work together.
The flow of traffic on the boat during a bite, it just works. We don't have to say anything. If he nets a fish, I come with, a ready bait, vice versa.
The thing about being in Alaska is it's just you can't hear it now, but it's quiet. You sit on the boat and you can tell stories and joke and just have a good time just away from everything. And it's just always fun, and there's always someone running around, and it's just an infectious time to be on the boat with them.
The boats arrive at 4 o'clock. Generally, most of the people are on the dock for a half hour, almost 45 minutes, observing the fish that are caught and the processing of the fish.
We will take the fish and weigh all the biggest fish of each species that they caught. We will do a nice group photo of their catch for the day.
We reward people a little bit and have fun with presentations. A little prize for everyone that catches the biggest fish of that day and all the species we catch. Those who have never ever fished before often end up with a great prize.
When the boats come back after a long day, deckhands clean, fillet the fish. We get it, clean it all, wash, seal, vacuum seal, and freeze.
And then they come back in and we get to hear all about their fishing, which is super fun for us to ask them about their fishing. That's what they're here to do. And we just get a sense of family with them, making sure we're connecting with them, and we get to make sure that they're satisfied with dinner.
Dinner bell at 6 o'clock, where the meals are exemplary.
You're getting the Alaskan crab, the Alaskan fish. Our chef and sous chef are elevating our experience all the time.
There's not a day in the dining hall that I don't know that I'm not smiling or laughing, and a big part of that is the people I'm around, and that carries with me to the guests and being able to share that with them.
I've never seen such service out of workers that maybe are here just for a season.
When you get familiar with your guests as they come in, is sometimes you try to beat them to what they're asking you for, and they really appreciate those small tasks.
It feels like home when you get here.
I hope a guest experience after they leave my boat is feeling like they're a part of a family, my family.
My dad and I came here for the first time in 1998, and this year I brought my son Alex and my two stepsons William and Clay.
It was one of those things that you hear about, my dad always talked about it, and I heard stories, and I have pictures from their first trips here. So it's always one of those things where oh, we've been doing this for years. And it was my dad, my grandfather, and my cousin. We all came up here in 2011, and it was just one of those surreal experiences. This is what they've always talked about.
It just feels like home away from home.
Everybody here feels like family. I've known Captain Hunt, who we're with today, since he was a deckhand the first time. So it's been great.
You really just get to reset your whole year, and it's an amazing experience. One of a kind.